Hello everybody, welcome to another one of my videos. This is Will, aka the greatest political mind the world will probably never know, but hopefully through these videos that will change. I just got done watching Hillary Clinton's speech tonight that she gave in front of the delegates for the Democratic National Convention. The speech was definitely a good speech. It was a great speech. It did two things. It was a great speech because it did what Obama and his team wanted it to do, but it also did even better for her future aspects as president. See, one thing I like about Hillary, she's not fake and phony, so she didn't give a whole bunch of platitudes and slogans talking about how she's just in love with Obama, because we know that's not the truth. But she did unequivocally somebody's going to talk about me about that one, supported the presidential Democratic candidate. So she did what she needed to do, but I think most importantly she did what she needed to do just in case Obama does lose and she has to run again in 2012. She made sure that she put out there that look at me, I am a great candidate. I should have been here as the keynote speaker on Thursday, and I'm going to show you why that Thursday speech should be given by me and not my opponent. And best believe Obama is still her opponent regardless of what she said tonight. Hillary Clinton, let me tell you something about Hillary. I did not like Hillary at first. I used to think she was some conniving, manipulating, B-word kind of woman because of what the press put out there about her. And I never really researched her and listened and let her introduce herself to me. I just went by what the press said. But I didn't understand that the press had it in for the Clintons and did not like them. So that was a shortcoming by me, that I did not do my research before I passed judgment on somebody. At first I was on about John Edwards, and I saw John Edwards fizzling, and then I gave Obama a look because Obama was a black candidate. I Googled him, and I answer.com'd him, and found out that he was an empty suit. His biggest accomplishment was the speech that he gave at the Democratic National Convention in 2004. And I remember Chris Matthews, Mr. Objectivity, when it comes to Obama, saying that guy's going to be president. Every time I hear him speak, I get a tingle up my spine. I think Chris Matthews really is going senile. I mean, the guy used to be, a really good reporter, asked great questions, but now he's just a shield for the Obama campaign because he's one of those guys, old white guys with white guilt, who wants to, this liberal guilt that if I can help a black man become president, then that alleviates all the guilt of all the things that we have collectively done to black people over the last 400 years. And I think a lot of the old schoolers like Charlie Gibson and Brian Williams and Katie Couric, Chris Matthews, George Stephanopoulos, they all have that feeling that they want to alleviate their guilt. Now, some people say, I had this one person actually say I was racist because I said alleviating guilt, white guilt. There is a such thing as white guilt. We didn't enslave white people for 400 years. Well, not technically 400 years, but if you put it all together with Jim Crow and discrimination and the hangings and the lynchings and the civil rights movement, you got a pretty big chunk of time that black people were getting pissed on in this country. And I'm the racist because I point out that a lot of white people, even to this day, feel guilty about past transgressions. So that doesn't make me racist. That just makes me giving historical reference to what is going on today. Duh. So for you idiots out there who would say that, kiss my ass. Plain and simple. So anyway, going back to the speech. Did the speech do what it needed to do? Yes. It did. It showed Hillary supporters that Hillary was going to go work for Obama. She's going to do what she has to do in order to keep party unity and show the Democratic elite, those DNC, the people in the Democratic National Committee, that she's a team player. So when Obama loses in 2008 to this year in November, that when she gets another chance to run in 2012, people will understand that she should have ran and she should have been the nominee now, and she'll get the full support she needs to run against McCain in 2012. So that's what she was trying to accomplish tonight. And I guarantee you, the Puma people, the No Deal people, the No Obama people, it didn't change them. They could read between the lines, and they saw what was going on in that speech. I mean, she had this one line where she was like, "No way, no how, no McCain." That was believable. But one of the parts I did like about her speech is when she talked about how this country, and she used some lines from Harriet Tubman. If you don't know who Harriet Tubman is, she was a Underground Railroad engineer in the times of slavery, and she led over 300 slaves to the North in freedom. She's a very great American, and I'm proud that she is a person of African descent. And you know, those I think really resonated with all people, because she showed the greatness of where we've been and where we are and where we need to be. She just said, keep moving, you know, keep going. Never stop, no matter how hard things get. Just keep going. So I love that part of the speech. But did it unify? Nah, didn't unify. I mean, it might have moved one or two people, but when I saw this woman on CNN right after the speech, and Suzanne Malveaux, CNN correspondent who is in the tank for Obama, she went up to this black woman thinking that she was going to give some cookie-cutter cardboard answer about how great Obama is. And she didn't. She said, "I am torn between my gender and my race and my common sense, because my common sense tells me that this man's resume does not make him experienced enough to be president." And what she saw tonight in Hillary showed greatness and presidential prowess second to none. And Obama is going to really have to bring the pain in order to get her to get out and get others out to vote for him. Now, she definitely said she will not vote for McCain, but she sure said she wasn't positive about voting for Obama. And she moved me, because I thought I was all alone, kind of, you know, as far as black people go, that, you know, some of us have not drank the Obama Kool-Aid, and we have not been bamboozled and fooled by empty promises and slogans and Madison Avenue marketing. We haven't been fooled by that. We know as Americans who the best person is, and we saw the best person tonight. So in a nutshell, people, Hillary did what she needed to do for her own career, and she did it well. Did she unify the party with her speech? No, she didn't. Did she expose Obama? And he's really going to have to bring, we all know he's going to bring some kind of lofty, over the top, over the rainbow, bet your bottom dollar the sun will come out tomorrow speech in front of 75,000 people at Mile High Stadium. We all know he's going to bring this speech out. Nothing special is going to happen that night, because all the Obama Kool-Aid drinkers are going to say he hit a home run. And all the people like me who can see the man behind the curtain who is pretending to be the Wizard of Oz, we won't be swayed. I'm no Republican, but I'm no fool. And I put my country first. And McCain, and if I had a choice between McCain and Obama, experience versus empty suit, I'm sorry, people, I'm going with McCain, because I feel comfortable about McCain. I know McCain is not Emperor Cheney or Darth Bush. I know he's not one of them. And yeah, it bothers me that he has a lot of stuff going on in his belief system that are not coinciding with mine. But I trust him to put the country first. Period. I don't trust Obama. I think Obama's going to be a puppet. And I think David Axelrod will be the new emperor. Remember the Sith rule. There can be two. One lord, one apprentice. And I don't see Obama becoming the emperor. He's going to be a Darth. just like Darth Bush and Emperor Chain. Well, people, that's your boy Will. That's my analysis of the speech. Hillary did her thing. She did what she was supposed to do for her own career, and she did her best to unite the party, but she wasn't fake and phony, and I can respect that. You can look at that on YouTube, probably. You can probably find it online. CNN, MSNBC, Fox, all of them are going to have it where you can pull it up. And, let me know what you think about the speech. Until then, this is your boy Will, a.k.a. the greatest political mind the world will never know.